Brother, that is a beautiful thing. We did it. We made history, you son of a... The Gecko brothers are back.
I am here with Robert Rodriguez. I know it's tough to create movies, it's tough to create television shows, but when creating a network, how much pressure does that put on somebody?
Wow, man, it's so much fun. It's hard to think of it as pressure. There's certainly a lot more work than you would expect, but it's fun work. I mean, I actually changed work to play a long time ago. It's so fun to create a network from the ground up that can attract the kind of audience that, you know, I've always tried to do with my movies and movies that I'm fans of, so people can see that kind of exciting, visceral entertainment that's curated. So, you know, anything that you watch on the network has been handpicked for a reason, is presented in a way that allows you to learn a little bit more about it. And then you're there for a reason, and you can just have a loyalty to it and know, I turn it on, I get treated like the king. It's just like everything that I would possibly want is right there.
And one of the things I'm most excited about, From Dusk Till Dawn, the series. Now tell me where the idea for the series came from, and is it going to play into the movie at all, or is it going to be totally its own thing?
I thought that would be a great title to start and bring people in to discover what the network is about. And there was so much story that we never could explore in a film, and those characters are great. I mean, Quentin writes the best characters, so you could spend, you know, a whole episode with two of them hanging out in a car, and that would be compelling television. So we wanted to expand the story, have the whole series take place from dusk till dawn, and start with the original film story. But if that was the short story, this is the novel. Tell the story in a completely different way, so you see all the character motivations, all the side stories, all things that you'd only heard about in the film, and other things take place and really set you up for future seasons.
I make the plan, everyone executes it, or I execute you.
How cool is it for you to get to dive back into this world after so many years now and tell these stories that people might have heard about in the movie that wanted to explore a little bit more?
Oh, it was really great. I mean, there's some things that I put in the film specifically, hoping to explore it later, and never did, never got to. The whole Mexican, Mesoamerican mythology of this vampire culture. That's why I added this temple that wasn't in the original script, and the idea of this Teneco character by Salma, and just sort of this richer, just a hint at just a richer mythology there, since we're in Mexico, and that's what would exist there. To be able to go back now and explore that, I was so glad that I had planted those seeds back then, so that it would come to mind to go to, like, I did that for a reason. I didn't even realize. Now we can, and it was weird too, is that the network's called El Rey, and that's the place that the original Gecko brothers are trying to get to the whole time during Dusk Till Dawn. Right. They're trying to get to El Rey, and it kind of all tied together really well. It's like, were we supposed to do this network 20 years later? I mean, it was so strange how everything just kind of lined up. So I couldn't be more excited, and to relive some of these moments that we recreate, and then it goes into new moments with a new cast. It's so exciting. You get goosebumps, you know, just getting to do it in a much bigger, cooler way than you ever could before.
All right, guys, everybody be cool. You be cool.